representation in the dance industry. Stacey Green, co-founder of the Tired movement that is trying to improve racial equality in the dance industry, and she's dancing to the studio this morning. Hello.
Good morning, Sarah.
What does it mean, do you think, the Little Mermaid?
I just think it's a step in the right direction. I wish I had seen that representation when I was a child. It's so important to see somebody that looks like you, because children only know what they see, and if they don't see anyone in those spaces, then how do they aspire to be in those spaces?
When Stacey danced into the studio, she held up her phone and showed me a picture. Obviously this is the radio, so can you describe what was on that really beautiful picture?
There was a gorgeous little black girl with the most amazing afro, dressed in a mermaid outfit, with a little doll in a mermaid outfit with the biggest smile on her face. So that's why racial representation matters.
Do you think she wouldn't have done that if Ariel was a white actress?
I'm not sure about that. I mean, there's not that many dolls that are black. I think I had a doll when I was about 5-6 years old that was black. I'm mixed race, and my mum wanted to make sure that, you know, there was that representation, but they weren't very attractive. They weren't very good looking, those dolls. So I kind of wanted my Barbie back. I think it was Cindy, actually. It was my Cindy doll, yeah.
Oh, and is this an issue in the world of dance then?
Absolutely, absolutely. As you said earlier, I'm the founder of the Tired movement, and there is less than 15% of global majority dancers going into vocational training, and even less going into professional teaching. As of today, there are no black or anyone of colour examiners for ballet, tap, musical theatre in the top awarding bodies.
Really?
No, not one.
So the people who are doing the exams, when the kids go in on Saturday morning?
Yeah, nobody.
Really?
To this day, yeah.
What?
And we're trying to change that. We're raising awareness about that.
Yeah. And what difference does that make, do you think?
Because it's just that inclusivity, that diversity, that when you're that little girl or when you're older and you're walking into an exam, you know, it's the dance industry, particularly in ballet, is dominated by white people. So if you're a dancer of colour, you know, if you go to the average dance school, there'll be one or two. And we need to change that. And that's probably because they don't see anyone that looks like them. So that is really, really important. Representation is everything.
And what about when you actually make it as a professional dancer? What's it like, say, in the West End? Because you know firsthand about it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't in the West End myself, but my son is currently rehearsing for The Wizard of Oz. He's playing the Scarecrow in the West End with Ashley Banjo and Jason Manford.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's in rehearsals at the minute.
Oh, you must be dead chuffed.
Yeah, and I've got lots of ex-students that have been on the West End as well. There's a lot of racial representation at the minute, which is amazing to see, but there has been a real backlash about it, and you can see that in The Little Mermaid.
What do you mean?
As if there's too much racial representation. You know, I've heard as a teacher, you know, that it's trendy to be black at the minute. What's the point in auditioning because they'll only pick a black person?
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not surprised by that. I mean, even on the post for my son for The Wizard of Oz, there was a comment on social media saying, oh, is it another all-black cast? Because Dorothy's black, my son's mixed race, Gary Wilmot's in it, who's mixed race, Ashley Banjo, who's mixed race, and then there are other cast members who are white, and it's like people are up in arms about it, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, that just looks like a bunch of people that you'd see in the street.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Tell us about the, I'm fascinated in this, we need to talk more about it, we haven't got loads of time now, but the dance products that you're involved with.
Yes, I'm very, very proud of that. I'm the co-director of Shades Dancewear alongside my business partner Laura Grant, and this has come out of my lived experience, my truth as a dancer with very little representation, and wearing pink tights and pink ballet shoes. And up until I was about 17, 18, I didn't realise why you wore pink tights and pink ballet shoes. And it was supposed to be a seamless line, so it was supposed to match your skin, which obviously, as a mixed race person, that doesn't happen. So we decided to change that, and we are the first UK brand to offer 4 shades of skin tone in all of our tights, ballet shoes, ballet socks. So it's for from 2 years old, from the first time they step into their ballet class, they can wear their skin tone.
No one's doing this?
Not at that size.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a variation. Some of the big boys in the industry, they've got, say, 6 pairs of tights, but they don't necessarily match their shoes, and they name them chocolate, coffee, mocha, which, you know, isn't a representation of skin colour. So we named ours after pioneers, black pioneers of dance, and trying to educate our customers as well. So.
Oh, wow. Well, let's talk more about that, because I'm really interested in that. And thank you for all that you're doing, and thanks for coming in. Congratulations to your lad. What's his name? We need to look out for him.
Louis Gaunt.
Louis Gaunt?
Yeah.
And he's a scarecrow.
He's the Scarecrow. He was the first person of colour to play Bert and Mary Poppins last year as well.
Oh, he's flying.
Yes, he is. Yes, I trained them well.
Proud mum here. Stacey Green, who works in the world of dance. She's got a dance school, and she's also co-founder of the Tired Movement and director of Shades Dancewear. Wasn't that interesting? It's BBC Radio